Do you want to know my favorite consequence? Then you're going to want to keep watching. My name is Nikki Morrow with To the Moon and Back Behavioral Consulting, and my job is to make your lives as parents easier in the day-to-day. So my favorite consequence, those are natural consequences. Natural consequences. What is a natural consequence? A natural consequence is something where you sit back as a parent and you just let life be the teacher. You're gonna basically not have to rack your brain over, is this a fair consequence? Is this? No, you just sit back and you let life play out. So, of course, disclaimer here, you're not gonna let your kid walk into the street and let life play out. No, you're still responsible for their well-being. You still need to make sure that they're safe. But in events where it's not life or death and they're not gonna get hurt, you of course go through the other strategies, but if you find yourself still having to nag, still having to get after them, and you're just exhausted of doing that, then you know what? Brush your hands and step back and let life happen. Life is an excellent teacher. I'm sure we all can relate to that. So an example of this would be with your children, young children, would be if, let's say, toddlers inevitably want to do everything themselves. They lollygag. So if you are on your way out the door to the park, let's say, you would let your toddler know, okay, or your young child know, there is, we have from this time to play at the park. I suggest that we get ready quickly and we get out the door. That way we can have the most amount of time to play at the park. If we lollygag and if we take too long getting ready, that's going to eat up some of the time that we have to play. Okay, you let them know up front, that's what it is. You relinquish control and let them do their thing. If you need to maybe remind them a couple times here and there, like, okay, you're wasting your playtime, we only have 20 minutes left. Then, you can give them those little friendly reminders. But besides that, brief, succinct, that's it. Act ambivalent, go about your business. And push comes to shove, if they lollygagged, you're going to have to follow through at the park. And when you have to leave early, you're going to explain to them and coach them and say, I'm sorry you're upset that we have to leave so soon. That was kind of a short amount of time. But you know what? Next time, when we're going to the park, if we get ready quickly and we're efficient, then you'll be able to have more time to play at the park. Wouldn't that be cool? And that's it. You follow through and you can remind them, and then next time that scenario happens, you can say, remember the last time we went and you took a little bit too long to get ready and we had a short amount of time at the park? Well, you can make a good choice this time and we can have more time to play, or you can lollygag again and we'll have a little bit of time to play. It's your choice. You leave it up to them, you relinquish control, and life plays out. A lot of times it's hard. It's very hard for us to, as parents, take a step back and just let life happen because we want to protect them from feeling hurt or sad or cheated or whatever. But, that's life. Life has to unfold. And again, it's nothing that you're doing as punitively. It's a very natural and logical consequence. And that's it. I use this example or this every night with my daughter. I have a special clock called the Talk Clock, which I love and I advocate to anybody. You can find it on Amazon. But anyways, you can set it to have a bedtime setting, and the clock turns blue and the story comes on, the music starts playing and such. So that happens at 8 o'clock. And so I tell my daughter, okay, it's time to get ready for bed, about 7:30. And I tell her, if you do all your bedtime routine quickly and you don't lollygag, then we get to have more time for story. If you do take too long, then you're gonna waste your time for story and you may not get a story tonight. So this works because my daughter loves her story time. So if she's super motivated, she'll try to do everything quickly so that she can get in bed before the clock turns blue, and whatever remaining time we have, we get to read a story and cuddle in bed. So that works like a charm for her. That is my day-to-day real reality of a natural consequence that I have in place. And that's it. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please like it and share it. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care and have a fabulous weekend.